Have you noticed that almost every Yoruba politician have joined Tinubu? I repeat, almost all Yoruba politicians have joined the APC, whether they are former governors, senators, House of Rep members, assembly members. Almost all popular Yoruba politicians are supporting Tinubu. It's either they are in the APC or they are supporting Tinubu. Tinubu has taken critically 70% of Southern votes. Critically. Like I said, the APC is not ready for free and fair election. They are not ready for gentleman politics. Now, when you look at those politicians, Yoruba politicians in the PDP, almost all of them are stylishly, technically supporting the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When you look at governors in the PDP that are from the southwest, almost all of them are technically supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So Northern Nigeria is taking note. Northern Nigeria speaking to their politicians, saying that you see that almost all Yoruba politicians are supporting Tinubu. Why can't Ganduje and Kwankwaso support Atiku? That is the big question. Northern Nigeria, they're asking their leaders, in the persons of Ganduje and Kwankwaso, why can't you support your brother? I told you before that this election, Yorubas are going to, majority of Yorubas are going to support a Yoruba president. Majority of Igbos are going to support an Igbo president. Majority of Northerners, Fulani, Hausa, are going to remove Middle Belt. Middle Belt have said that, in fact, under Tinubu's administration, Middle Belt should not be counted as Northern Nigeria when it comes to vote. Because over the years, Tinubu has really given Middle Belt relevance. The only relevance Middle Belt got in the past is because most of the head of state we have in Nigeria are from Middle Belt. Aside that, the Fulani took over politics and subjugated them, suppressed them. Tinubu's regime, he gave them appointments, gave them institutions. So Middle Belt are saying that we are not part of Core North, Arewa. So Middle Belt now is the middle ground. And most of Middle Belt, they support a Peter Obi. Peter Obi. So let's go back to Yoruba politicians supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. How did Tinubu achieve this? Earlier, he lost in Lagos. And Yorubas are the ones that made sure that he did not win. Peter Obi winning in Lagos, it is the Yoruba votes that gave him that winning. Like I said, 2027 is different from 2023. See, Peter Obi, Obedient Movement, and his supporters, they should understand that 2027 is different from 2023. What was applicable then? The sentiment, now, the drive, the campaign, people wanted people never liked, number one, the Muslim ticket and the APC. But now it seems the trajectory is changing somehow. So Peter Obi is not going to get the kind of votes he got during the last elections. If they don't take decisive, I tell you, it is not about popularity. If you come to popularity, street credibility, I give it to a Peter Obi. Most Nigerians join the Obedient Movement. It is well-placed politicians and Nigerians that are in either the APC or the ADC. ADC, we have disgruntled politicians that had a post before they joined politics. APC is people that are benefiting from Tinubu's government. If you see people that are supporting the APC, most of them, not all of them, are benefiting from Tinubu's government. But the Obedient Movement, a cross-section of homeless Nigerians without father and mother. So when it comes to street credibility, Peter Obi will beat the Tinubu hands down. If APC today decides that, okay, let's conduct a free and fair election, let's respect democracy, let's not use our diabolical whatever to manipulate whatever, let's not use propaganda, let's present what we have done to the people, communicate to the people, and there's an election, my brother, Peter Obi will still beat a Tinubu again. But the way I look at APC, they are not ready for any gentleman politics. That's what I'm saying. Peter Obi and co, they should understand the battle ahead. Even an Atiku and Obi coalition, they need to do an extra job because the system is flawed. The system is flawed. Just a few hours ago, another politician, Yoruba politician, joined the APC. So Yorubas are using everything they have. The politicians, though, I'm talking politicians, politically, everybody is supporting Tinubu now. I know why they're supporting Tinubu. It's so that they can have an access. Tinubu has made this thing in Yoruba funfair. Look at appointment, left, right, center. Look at investment. Look at development being channeled to the Southwest. Look at how Southwest is booming under Tinubu. And it is normal under this system we are practicing in Nigeria today. Of course, it's normal that you become president, at least your region should benefit from you. When Jonathan was there, the south part of Nigeria did not really benefit, and they blasted him for that. When Obasanjo was there, Southwest did not really benefit from Obasanjo, and they blasted him for that. Buhari came and he almost channeled everything. He built a railway from, I think, Kaduna to Niger Republic that that no economic importance, at least to increase our GDP. What is the economic importance of most of the projects Buhari was building and completed? That was in northern Nigeria compared to what we really needed at the point in time. I'm telling you. So as it stands, I hope Tinubu is able to restructure this country, because these Yoruba politicians, social media, this is different from the other years, whereby you have the traditional media. They are the ones that are the gatekeepers. You know what a gatekeeper is when it comes to news? If you're entering a compound, you must go through the gate. If you pass through the fence, you're a thief. So whatever enters into the compound is being controlled by the gateman and the owner of the house. So we used to have the traditional media as gatekeepers. They are the ones that will tell you which news you must listen to. Most of these things you are getting, these breaking news you are getting, if it were left for these gatekeepers, they will be able to manage the information and give us the ones they want us to. For instance, now, a man owns a house and he has the gateman. The man is the person that will tell the gateman, give him opportunity, give him the chance to allow somebody in and out. That's how these newspapers are. There's many opportunities, there's many informations. There's many things that are happening in Nigeria today. But the ones they decide to report are the ones you know. But thank God for social media. Everybody has a time that he will be reminded. This were you people at a... You see, what happened during the war? Sorry, the coup. Today they are saying Igbos this, Igbos that. Even though the leaders that acted, they acted in their own selfishness, according to Babangida's book. Although the sentiment, Nigeria can move with sentiment. Yes. Now look at what happened. If Tinubu does not restructure the country, Southwest goes to suffer up. Now there's something about a bus stop at Bariga, Charlie Boy bus stop, and they have changed it to Olamide Bado bus stop. It is not bad. I'm telling you. I hope Tinubu changes the system, because as easy as you can remove such a bus stop because of what you feel, whether bigotry or whatever it is, because somebody says something online and this and that, does not mean that this Nigeria that we did, another person enter power, he cannot be able to change it, or something else can happen. You can see how Tinubu is renaming institutions. Tomorrow, El-Rufai enters as president. He go rename him now. Nobody's going to stop him from doing so. You understand? Now, as it is now, I love what is going on. I love the banter, the confusion, the calculation, left, right, center. People don't really understand what is going on. My brother, I said something will shock Nigerians. You see that President Bola Tinubu may be Nigeria's last president. Sometimes when things are happening, you think the APC is winning, this and that. ADC go carry down come. P2P go bring Maradona style. You go meet this person, meet that person. Please, what is happening? What is going on? What is going on? Just small thing. Everything is like dicey. Just small thing. Anybody can lose the battle. The battle is between P2B, the middleman, Atiku from northern Nigeria, and Tinubu from Southwest. I predicted this. I said Tinubu is going to collapse structures in Southwest, southern Nigeria. And it is happening for our eyes. By the end of 2025, they will have finished southern Nigeria. You see that election that is coming in Anambra. Okay. Say Soludo, politicians are greedy, politicians are desperate. He go don sign agreement with whatever, so that APC go enter southeast like never before. The votes Tinubu got in the last election, 100,000. My brother, Tinubu go get like 1.8 million to 2 million votes in the southeast. You heard it from this platform. Tinubu go get 1.8 million to 2 million votes in the southeast. If the coalition, if they keep, it's only a coalition that can remove Tinubu. I'm telling you, all things that are on ground now, it is only a coalition that can remove Tinubu. I'm telling you. If Peter Obi runs solo, this is what an APC politician or supporter said. He says, if Peter Obi runs independently, is it a net positive or net negative for Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Depending on Tinubu's performance in the north, the president may need 55 to 60% in the south. So, northern Nigeria, I don't know how it's going to be. I just want an election should just happen in northern Nigeria. Election should just happen. Maybe a governorship election. Let's test the ground. I'm telling you, somebody has already said that with or without election, Tinubu is winning 2007. A Yoruba person has said it. With or without elections, Tinubu is winning 2007. But the point here is that northern Nigeria, PDP now, PDP, they are confused. They say it is southern person that we are going to give a ticket. We have Babachi Lawal in PDP. We have Sheyi Makinde. They are afraid. The calculation is, if we fill the southern presidency from PDP, forget Labour Party. Labour Party is not there. If Peter Obi does not run on the platform Labour Party, forget anything called Labour Party. It's not. If you are mentioning coalition of parties, for Labour Party, as it stands now, in the next election, Labour Party may not get even 100,000 votes without the Peter Obi. Labour Party, whoever they present, may not get 100,000 votes. So let's talk about Peter Obi as an institution. The APC with Bola Ahmed Tinubu and also Atiku. So everybody is looking at how Tinubu is teaching everybody politics. Atiku is looking at how Tinubu is capturing southern Nigeria. How is he doing it? He's not doing it the normal way. Somebody said that they should be teaching Tinubu politics in school. No, I don't support you teaching Tinubu politics in school, because that politics is not something worth emulating. It's an evil style of politics. They should just put it in a book. Draft it, put it in a book, let it be sold. But it should not be taught to our students. What kind of politics is it that you want to win the hearts of the people, you sabotage, you blackmail their leaders? Is that politics? What kind of politics? Is that the things that you are going to teach in school? It could be history, but that should not be a moral. So the kind of politics that Tinubu is playing, Atiku they watch. Everybody they follow suit. Collapse this, collapse that. Peter Obi is taking advantage of normal Nigerians, because Nigerians don't have anywhere to go. They can't go to the PDP. They can't go to the APC. They can't even go to the ADC. The only home for an average Nigerian, tired of these politicians, is the obedient movement. You see what the APC is trying to do? A lot of people are being activated. I use the word activated for a reason. A lot of people have been activated to scatter the image of Peter Obi. Since the past 2 years, I've been learning politics, and I've never seen the kind of politics that propaganda. I studied propaganda in school, but the kind of propaganda I'm seeing, the one they are practicing now, man, it is dark and evil propaganda. Somebody can just cook up something and put a little sprinkle of fact on that lie. Somebody can cook up lie now and just sprinkle it, small facts, truth, garnish it with small facts. But if you are going to take in that propaganda, if you're going to swallow that propaganda, you are swallowing bunch of lies, and you'll have taken it in before you remember. That's why some people, when they vote the person in, so this person be. the kind of diabolic and demonic propaganda going on as we speak, my brother, Nigerians self, I don't know whether they have the mental stamina to withstand the kind of evil politics being played by the APC as we speak. Well, it's unfortunate. Somebody like Sunday Igboho has already started campaigning for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yoruba politicians will never see. My Igbo people, all of them, I don't know where they are. They are homeless. They are fatherless. They are motherless. No togetherness. Everybody is just neither here nor there. You see how Yoruba politicians are supporting a Tinubu. Most of them in other political parties, they are ready to sabotage that party to support the Tinubu because it is believed that it is Yoruba's turn. And Yoruba knows how to play their game in Nigeria. But the problem here is that if the Yorubas believe or think that after all the true color, all the left, right, they can come and mend their fences, build the bridges they have destroyed with people. These Yoruba politicians should not think that they will later come and mend the fences and build the bridges that they have destroyed because of the Tinubu presidency or whatever it is. Because as it is now, with the desperation, if Tinubu wins the next election, you see that the Igbos and the northern part of Nigeria will come together, join a coalition from now to the next 20 years against the Southwest. That's why I'm pushing for Bola Ahmed Tinubu restructuring Nigeria. Some of the actions that have been taken on behalf of Igbos don't like Yorubas, Yorubas don't like Igbos. Northerners politically, they don't agree. Buhari this, Buhari that. Playing that game. Everybody is now seeing the true color of themselves. The Fulani have shown their true color. The Igbos have shown their true color. The Yorubas have shown their true color. So it is high time everybody tell themselves the truth and make sure that everybody find their way. Because there's no height of gaslighting from Yoruba politicians. There's no... See, under Tinubu's administration, all the propaganda that can be played has been played. There's nothing new. There's nothing new. Except for those that are not paying attention. Under this Tinubu's administration, all the propaganda where APC can ever invent under Tinubu, and they don't do them. So, if Tinubu finishes 8 years or whatever it is, whatever happens, and it deals with Northern Nigeria, and Northern Nigeria comes back, you see that the Southeast and South would want to align with North. Look at Akintola and Awolowo. Akintola saw that most people in Southwest went to school and they are not having jobs. So he wanted to partner with, I think, Ahmadu Bello for Southwesterners who went to school, had education, for them to be fixed in Northern Nigeria, positions in Northern Nigeria, so that they will have something doing. But Awolowo, who is a conservative, never wanted it. That's why I see at the earlier stages, North had this relationship with the southern part of Nigeria, Southeast, South and Southeast. It's of recent that they had this little thing to do with the Southwest. Of recent, they had, yes, of course, they had recently. But you see, Southwest don't show them shaggy. Southwest don't show them shaggy. Some people are saying that, thank God that even Abiola did not rule. Like, Abiola was somebody who like sponsored who was a very bad person, claimed to be a good person, because normally that is what politicians tell you. Politicians, most of them are very, very evil, inclinated, evil personified. So, and Abiola, hi, the daughter was, why did you allow Tinubu? We don't think we are going to allow such an element again. I hope Tinubu has a card, and that card that is going to play is for him to restructure Nigeria. Because I'm telling you what Northerners are thinking. I'm telling you. And Tinubu is somebody that does not relent to. I'm telling you. He's going to make sure that he fixes that free trade zone. He's going to make sure he fixes that. All this one not, they are crying. Tinubu does not care to suspend the constitution as it is now. Before the end of this year, they will have majority. you have to third, which has never happened in the history. Whatever they say, I think it has happened. But under this circumstance, whereby the president is so influential that he controls all system of government, whether it is judiciary or legislature, I've never seen it. First time, I'm telling you. So he's not interested in all these things, all this yapping left, right, center. The most important thing for him is that he wants to restructure this country in a way whereby Yorubas will, in any small provocation, they will tell you, we are leaving Nigeria. We are leaving. I want to see how possible that is. But if Tinubu does not restructure Nigeria, my brother, he's going to lose his head state too. I'm saying this now. You heard it from here. They are going to cripple him. But I know he's not that dumb. Middle belt, don't they tell us, say, middle belt. They tell everybody, say, now their turn 2031. Say, at least them enough. It's the turn of middle belt. So everybody turn now. That's why, okay, one of the reasons why I saw the essence of this Igbo constitutional review, whereby they said they should be rotating it. All the 6 geopolitical zones should be rotating it. Maybe because of this reason. Middle talks in now we Bola Tinubu wants to retire those northern politicians first before he now focus on what he's going to do. What he's going to do with Nigeria. Remember, he said at the point in time that he does not believe in one Nigeria. Say, not me talk up. Now Bola Tinubu talk up. He does not believe in one Nigeria. So when he wins the election, if he wins, if not allows him to win, you can't show and say, oh, not, they are just playing. They are playing. Obi Atiku, they are just playing. Playing. Tinubu is looking at everybody. Anytime he has opportunity to speak, he speaks about the coalition and opposition. He mocks them. He sees them as toothless bulldogs. And they are not even serious. They are looking at everybody looking. They are looking. You think that... Hey, well, hope you know that APC has never won in southern Nigeria since 2015 till date. And that siege will be broken. APC will break the record. That record, they will break it if the coalition does not take time. May God help Nigerians.